The loss of a spouse can be one of the most devastating losses that someone can experience. On top of the hardship of this loss, the surviving spouse will also have to deal with sorting out the estate and financial matters of their deceased spouse. A situation that frequently arises with our clients is they find only a few minor assets that were titled in the name of their deceased spouse, and they are unsure how to claim these minor assets. Today, we are going to discuss a simple probate process that is commonly referred to as the spousal allowance. Now, if you haven't already watched it, we do have another video in this series that details what the spousal allowance process is and what can be claimed through this process. Our video here today is going to cover how you can go about claiming assets through the spousal allowance process. The first thing to note about the spousal allowance is it must be claimed within the first year of your spouse's passing. So please do not procrastinate on this. Assuming it has been less than a year since your spouse's passing, the first step you need to do is file an application and assignment of year's allowance with the clerk of court in the superior court of the county where your deceased spouse resided. In some larger counties, such as Wake County, there is a specific estates division. We recommend calling the estates division and inquiring about their specific processes, and also to ask whether an appointment is required. At your appointment, the clerk of court will be able to provide you with the applicable forms that need to be completed. You'll want to bring with you a valid government ID, such as an unexpired driver's license or passport, an original death certificate, and any documentation relating to the asset that you are trying to claim, such as a car title or a bank statement. We recommend bringing cash because most counties do not accept personal checks, and while they do accept credit and debit cards, there will be a processing fee. The filing fee for spousal allowance is currently $20. Once the clerk of court approves your spousal allowance application, you can take the application to the applicable financial institution that holds the asset you are trying to update. For example, if you are trying to transfer the title of a vehicle fully into your name, you can bring the application to the DMV. Or if you are trying to change the name on a bank account, you can bring the application to the bank or other financial institution. Lastly, if you have a check that is written to your spouse, you can bring the check and the application to the relevant financial institution. We understand that completing court documents and following court procedures can be confusing. If you need help with these types of services, please contact our office, and our skilled estate administration team will be happy to walk you through the next steps.